Alright, so going in with the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2 palette, I've already done this eye, that's what you're in for. I wanted something kind of light, but kind of still has a little bit of drama to it, because I do want to wear a pink lip later on. So I went in already with my Morphe eye primer, and then I set that with just a little bit of some Hourglass powder, because I wanted something a little lighter on my lid with less texture. So then now I'm going to take this really fluffy brush from Anastasia. It's one of the brushes from the palette. And I'm going to go into this light peach shade. Now I'm only going to take it just like a super, super light wash of it, because I don't want it to lean really heavy peach in the crease. I just wanted a tiny bit of definition just to give the look some structure. And I didn't want it to be too peachy and too matte. So what I'm going to do after that, taking the same brush, I just wiped it off on the cloth I have on my leg. I'm going to go into this lighter pink shade. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, so it's going to give, it's going to take some of the matteness away and just give it some more life. I do love a sheen on my eyelids. I feel like it flatters my eyelids. And then I'm going to take that same shade. I'm just going to brush my brow hairs up a little bit here, just so I have more room to play with. I'm going to take the same shade on a slightly smaller, more defined brush, and I'm going to take that on my brow bone, just to help define it there a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to take this, do I do this now or after? I'll do it now. My fluffy brush here that I always take in the inner corner with highlight, I'm going to go in with the exact same shade again, and I'm just going to take that on the inner corner here and just blend it over top of the inner part and that peach color in the crease. Alright, going back over the peach color one more time a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my glitter glue to help make this eyeshadow stick all day long. I'm just going to tap that lightly on the eyelid. This is a super easy look. I didn't want something too labor intensive, but like I said, I wanted something that had a little bit of glamour. It's supposed to be a really hot day today. I do have a few errands to do, so I didn't want anything, I don't know, not that doing errands makes me wear less dramatic makeup, because that's not how I roll. So I'm taking this really pretty light goldy peach color, and I'm just going to tap that all over the lid. And I'm going to wipe my finger off before I go back in, just so I don't create hard pan. And continue tapping that until I have it wherever I want it. I'm bringing it slightly up into the crease, but not a whole lot. And I'm just going to take a flat brush here and just kind of blend out the edges. And then I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush and just lightly tapping into the peach color and just bringing it over top just to blend everything together, and then disperse the glitters on the eyelid nicely. Alright, I did get a little bit of followed under my eye, but that's okay, I can clean that up. Now I haven't yet decided if I'm going to use, I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner, not a lot, probably just on the outer corners here. So for that I'm going to take my Kat Von D, KVD, whatever it is, the Mad Max Brown. I do love this eyeliner, but it's running out and I need to get a new one. But I'm not sure if I want to purchase this one again. So if anyone has any drugstore recommendations for a nice brown eyeliner with a really small, precise tip, let me know. Hopefully those recommendations come in, because I really need one. Anyways, I am going to go and finish up the eyes, apply foundation, and come back and finish up the rest of the look with the eyes. Alright, so for face, I really need to get a new camera because it really zoomed in. I need a fuller screen. Okay, so for foundation, what did I use? Sorry for hitting the thing. I used a combination of my Dior Backstage and my Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani. For blush and bronzer, I used a combination of my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I used that bronzer there, as well as the Fenty Cheeks Out in Petal Poppin'. You know, it's funny because this is the one I wasn't sure I would like, and it turns out to be one of the ones that I actually really enjoy using. Okay, and for highlight, I used my MAC Hyper Real, and I mixed the gold color and this one together. Okay, for the eyes I was going to stick with this palette, but I decided to, wanted a little bit of yellow because my shirt has some yellow in it, and I'm going to be wearing a hot pink lip, so I figured I could tie in yellow under the lower lash line and it would look nice. But before I do that, I do want to give you some thoughts on this palette. Since the last time I used it, I wasn't entirely loving it when I first used it. Since then, my opinion hasn't really changed that much. I have tried to use almost all the shades in here. For the exception of that one, I'm waiting till fall because I haven't really been in the mood for like dark purple looks. I did use this one. This one's a really pretty color. It looks a little more like nothing in the pan, but then once you put it on your eye, it does have a lot more life to it. This color right here, this Triochrome color, this is the color in the palette that I know everyone loves, but I am just not... I know I used it for the first time in my first look with it, but it does not look like it does on my finger or in the pan on my eyelids. It looks like it's gray and pink, which is fine, but I just don't, I'm not drawn to it. Like, I'm literally more drawn to these colors here. That one's nice. It's a little more sheer, so I have to work with it a little differently. I do like this one too, when I'm in the mood for something really sheer and pink. Other than that, I know Natasha Denona is coming out with some trichromes. The ultraviolet one looks like that one, according to the swatches online, but I'm not going to get that one. I do want to try a couple of her other ones though. But those are my up-to-date thoughts on that palette. We will see if that changes over time in the fall when I'm craving more of these kind of looks. Right now I'm still like in summer mode and I'm into more like, I don't know, just summer looks. I feel like, I don't know, not that that's not a summer palette. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's get to these eyes. Okay, so I'm taking I have a Makeup Forever eye pencil in yellow, and then I'm just going to go into the Natasha Denona Tropic palette and take the shade Limoncello. I take that, and I'm going to bring that on the inner corner here and blend it out. Hopefully this yellow choice wasn't a mistake. Now I think I'm going to take, that might be too much, but I'm going to take the gold from this palette and bring it on the outer corner here. I'm just worried it's going to be too much. I kind of want to keep the lower lash line a little bit understated, but if I just take a little bit, I feel like it might work. I don't know. Sometimes I experiment and the experimentation doesn't really go well. Sometimes it does. Okay, taking a little more of the limoncello color here, and then... Okay, I think I like that. For the inner corner, what do I take? I guess I'll stick to gold. I always use gold. I'm getting bored of that. I'm going to take my MAC pigment. Take a little bit on the corner. And blend it in. But, I mean, it works, right? So, why change it? Sebastian just growled in agreement back there. Alright, and for this eye, I put a little too much concealer under my eyes, so my pencil is not going on as nice. Do you find if you put too many layers on, it starts to look a little textured? I feel like the older I get, the more that's an issue. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to wear wings very often anymore, because whenever I do it, it just doesn't look like, I don't know. It doesn't look the same as it did a few years ago, that's for sure. So I feel like I'm going to have to come to terms with, I'm going to have to adapt a different makeup style to make it look more flattering on my face. Which sucks, but, I mean, I guess without getting surgery, which I can't afford, it is what it is. And I mean, who really cares that your wing is perfect and you have hooded eyelids anyway? Like, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think anyone cares more than me. So, there's that. Okay, that seems to be decent. I don't hate it. Let me just fix the inner corner on this side. Now, I'm not going to show you the final look just yet. I'm going to put mascara on. And then I have to go out and run an errand, and I have to wear a mask, so I'm not going to put, I mean, even though this was probably like smudge proof and kiss proof and mask proof, I'm not about to test that today, because I do want to wear this red lip for the rest of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and, should I spray my face? Yeah, I'll spray my face, put mascara on, and I will be back. I will be back after to show you the final look, and by that time, an hour or two will have already passed, so... Okay guys, so here is the final look. It has been an hour and a half to 2 hours since I put the eye on. I didn't put the lip on because I had to go out and do an errand. And of course I had to wear a mask, so it wasn't gonna work with a hot pink lip. Even though I'm pretty sure this would survive that, I didn't want today to be the day to find pink lipstick smeared all around my mouth. Just didn't want that to happen today. So yeah, I waited to put the lip on until after, and then now I'm completing this video. So yeah, the lip is Fenty Unlocked. I love this lip. It's the perfect hot pink color for me. It doesn't stain my lips darker throughout the day. When I take it off at the end of the day, it just comes off nice and easy. Yeah, and this is the finished eye look with the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2 palette. I do like how this gold shimmer has a little bit of pink, like, sparkle reflects in it. I feel like that goes nice with the lip. Anyways, I will stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye!